Hey, this is Nettie. Happy Monday and happy 8/8/16. That's a lot of eights, right? In the Bible, the number 8 has a really interesting meaning. It is connected to new beginnings, resurrection, rejuvenation, commencement. We see it if we go back to the very beginning of the Bible. God used 8 word commands to create all of what exists. And when he gave humanity a restart after the flood, there were 8 humans on that ark. We see it have significance when we look at the offerings in Hebraic law. There were 8 covenants made to Abraham. There were 8 beatitudes. I just really am drawn to this concept of newness because I don't know if you can relate to this, but after the summer, when my schedule gets to be not necessarily off, but very different, I find that this time of fall is a time of settling, but not settling into stability, but settling into something that's going to help me to finish off the year strong. And so on this 8th day of this 8th month, I ask you, do you have the same kind of feeling? Are there some areas in your life that could benefit from some newness? Maybe some things that have gotten a little bit off, that summer has thrown a rope-a-dope and you just need to get back into a regular schedule of productivity, a regular schedule that's going to take you closer to your goals. Are there some things that maybe you've never really put the action behind, things that you plan to do during the year but you hadn't gotten around to it, and this can be a time of new starts? Are there some things that maybe you kicked off and were doing very well and then it kind of got into a rut and it needs some resurrection? Whatever the case may be, if it's in your self-care, if it's in your intimacy with God, if it's in your relationships with others, I encourage you to be prayerful about it. Ask the Holy Spirit to make that area clear and then put some intent and some effort behind embracing this newness. Take this time when we're resetting and getting back into routine to make a routine that's going to take you closer to God and closer to what God has for you to do. If you need some help in this, I have some things coming down the pike that I'm really excited about. I am hoping and praying and believing that they will be helpful resources for folk that are trying to bring some consistency into their action and some focused direction into the things that they do. We're going to be providing some information and perspectives that can help us to make better choices. We're going to be providing tools and resources that can help us to put the action behind those choices. And these things are not just going to be related to food and fitness, that's my general genre, but they're applicable to all aspects of life because the bottom line is they're biblically based. And apart from God, we can do nothing, and we can do all things through Christ. So when we take his truth and his principles and his direction, they can be applied to different areas of our life so that we can make better choices, take better actions, and direct our lives in a way that brings him glory. If you're interested in this, please do join with me. There's only one thing that you have to do. If you're on my email list, don't worry, you're already set. I'm going to have some announcements coming out with details maybe Wednesday or Thursday this week as we finalize some things. So you're going to be getting it. But if you haven't been getting emails from me, please do go to my website, nettiejohnson.com. If you're on that page for long enough, after a delay, a pop-up will come up that you can put in your email. But you can actually just scroll down the page and there's going to be an area where you can sign up for Nettie's News. Put in your name, your email address, you'll be on the list and you'll get that information. But in the meantime, just be prayerful. Or if you already have started some new things, if you have some plans or some adjustments that are going to boost you or take you forward in a more focused way, I'd love to hear about it. God is so able, and every day is a gift. Let's make the most of these days that we have and do things that will take us closer to him and closer to who he would have us to be as his children and his examples here on earth. You take care. God bless. Be well. I'll talk to you later. Get on that email list if you're not on. Bye-bye.